Hello my friend, welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Ming and today's video is going to be a Whole Foods grocery haul and some taste tests. Before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell. On my channel, we have a variety of lifestyle videos and taste tests, food review, and haul shop with me videos. And this week, instead of going to Trader Joe's, we're actually in Whole Foods because we had to return something we bought from Amazon because I bought the wrong item, but it actually was really convenient. You just return at Whole Foods and it also brings business to the Whole Foods. So let's see what are in these brown bags. It's the most expensive item in this entire haul. We spent a total of $140 at Whole Foods, which is pretty okay because usually that's how much we spend in Trader Joe's or other grocery stores. So this is actually the most expensive item. So this is actually the wild caught previously frozen sockeye salmon fillet, and there's so many more nutrients in the wild caught ones, and it's just healthier and better and tastier, I guess. So it was actually on sale. It says it was on sale, but I think the sale ended yesterday, but we bought it thinking that it was on sale, but it actually was not. Like if you watch my shop with me video, which is probably uploaded before this video, I thought it was on sale, so I bought it, but it was actually in the day before yesterday and I didn't know, and they didn't change the price tag, so I bought it when I thought it was on sale, but it's not, so it's $19. So Whole Foods, please change your price tag after the sale ended. Actually, after filming this video, I talked to some of the family members who actually shop at Whole Foods more often. They said like if they didn't update the price tag and it's not in the system, you could actually let them know at the checkout. They have to honor like what they put on like out as the price tag, but it's just too much hassle to just monitor each item's price when checkout. But in the future, if this happens to you, definitely monitor it and take a picture of the price tag of the price that you bought it at, even though like maybe it expired, they just didn't change the price tag, like it's still, they have to honor it. So just a shop hack at Whole Foods. So this is what it looks like, guys. It's so much more red compared to the normal salmon. We're probably gonna eat it tomorrow, but like it just looks so much redder. It looks really, really good. And we got a huge piece. This is probably good enough for like several days. Since this is previously frozen, we'll probably put it in a freezer. But look how good it is. Because there's so many omega fatty acids in salmon, it's just overall healthier fish. And my shop with me video actually recommended some healthier bread, and then I turn around, my husband actually picked out this one. It's the worst when it comes to health factor because it has a ton of sugar and it also has canola oil, so it's not clean ingredients. It also has like a lot of sugar, but I think it's gonna taste. And this is the cream cheese swirl. Cream cheese swirl. Okay, even though it's not healthy, I still let him buy it because like I think it's probably gonna be like a dessert item for me because I think it's gonna taste really, really good. It's just, I don't think it's a bread. I think it's like a dessert. Like after I eat like protein and vegetables, maybe eat a little bit of this as like carbs / dessert. Let's see. We're gonna try it. All right, so this is what it looks like. Look how good it looks. It has a ton of sugar and non-healthy fats. But let's see. Let's actually see. Get a knife. We're gonna cut it a little bit. That's just a huge piece.
So this is 8 pieces.
Okay, I'm just gonna use my fingers to grab a little bit so you can see the cream cheese, and it's very soft and buttery. It looks actually pretty good. Let's try it. It tastes like the cream cheese Danish bread, but more buttery, less Danish.
Let me know if you dry it out. More of the bottom middle part, less of the top. There we go. You're dropping it.
You're dropping it more. It's very soft and buttery. On the scale 1 to 10, I will give this item 8.5. In terms of the tastiness, in terms of the health factor, 3.
It's probably like a 7.
I would say 8.5.
It needs more cream cheese to be really good.
But it's kind of like the Danish cream cheese pastry, but not like a Danish pastry, but it's like a butter bread type of thing. It kind of reminds me of the Hawaiian bread It's pretty soft and sweet, and I like the overall texture and flavor. I would think it's like 8.5, 8-ish. It's good. I do recommend, but not for health factor, but for the tasty. Ta-da! We bought a non-dairy yogurt. This is actually one of the healthier non-dairy yogurt. I want to say it actually tastes good.
Nope.
So this is the plain unsweetened Kite Hill Greek style plant-based yogurt. It says it's made with almond milk and soy. It has 17 grams of plant-powered protein and it's dairy-free and it's sugar-free. I saw online that they recommended the vanilla flavor. It tastes good, but in our WholeFoods actually sold out. Maybe out of stock or sold out. So we have to settle for the plain ones, which may or may not be good. And of course, if you eat plain yogurt, I do recommend you put some fruit on top, but that just defeats the fact that it's like a keto friendly. But I do like most of the plant-based yogurt, they don't have a lot of protein. This one actually does, so. This is what it looks like. Let's see. Alright guys, this is what it looks like. It's in this Greek yogurt type of texture. Give me the spoon. That's a fork.
Can you do this, okay?
No. Let's see. Ooh. This is what it looks like. You can taste the almond, but definitely get a vanilla flavor. No joke. Definitely get the vanilla flavor. Okay, you try it.
No.
It's sour. It's actually sour.
No.
It kind of tastes like regular yogurt gone bad.
All the way.
It's sour. I think if you put fruit on top, it's still edible.
No.
But on its own, it kind of reminds me of like, you know the tofu yogurt or like the sour tofu that like doujiu I will put like right here. Basically, there's like a soy product, like fermented soy type of thing. This tastes like a fermented soy product, but I can also taste the almond, but it's sour.
That's a waste of $5.
It tastes like good yogurt gone bad. But I would say the vanilla flavor is probably gonna taste better. But remember, this one is sugar-free. It's healthy, but just go for the regular yogurt. Just go for like the lactose-free regular yogurt. I want to eat healthy, but sometimes eating healthy are not worth it.
Just buy this instead.
Yeah, this one, we also got these ones. It tastes really, really good. It does contain 5 grams of added sugar, so there's a lot of sugar in this. So like, basically in a regular dairy product, there's already like dairy sugar in there, and then if they put some added sugar. But if you look at the ingredient list, it's actually really, really good. Pasteurized milk, sugar, real berry, fruit, and active probiotic culture. So the ingredient list is actually really clean. Even though there's sugar, I still really recommend these. These taste so amazing. Like during the pandemic in 2020, I ordered a lot of those from the regular grocery store. I basically drink 1 per day, every single day. It's really good. It's like yummy good and clean, but there's sugar. This one's healthy, but you throw off. Maybe you'll like it, maybe it's for you, but I think more than half of the people are gonna find this taste weird. So we also got 4 of these from the brand Pillars, and these are drinkable Greek yogurt with no added sugar, including both pre and probiotic. I actually bought all 3 flavors because it's like there was a deal 2 for $5 or something. So there are sugar, but there's no added sugar, which is really good. What I love about this product is there are 20 grams of protein, no fat, and only 4 grams of sugar and 3 grams of dietary fiber, which is great. And there's no added sugar. If you look at like the ingredient list, it does contain natural flavor, organic strawberry banana natural flavor, but I think it's like okay. Like sometimes like you have to pick the battle, right? So let's try one of those, like 20 grams of protein, 3 different flavors. There is mixed berry, there is peach, and there's strawberry banana. Which one do you want to try? Strawberry banana, berries, or peach? It's not too sweet because there's no added sugar. It's definitely better than the other thing.
I'd rather drink a Danimal than that.
I think this one actually tastes good.
It's too watery.
It is a little bit watery, but I think it's because it's non-fat milk. I think that's the reason. But it actually tastes good. It's drinkable.
Buy a Danimal, you'll be more satisfied.
It's way more drinkable. I still like the Layla a little bit better, but this one is way more drinkable than the other way. So if you want to go for the health factor but still drinkable, get this one. But I don't think it's dairy free. Like this one, there's actually dairy in there. So if you're lactose intolerant, like this may not be good for you. But I like the fact that it has both probiotic and prebiotic, which was really good for your digestive health. So we got a A2 milk. So a lot of people ask me like what milk I drink. So most Asians are lactose intolerant. I am not, but just because I'm not lactose intolerant right now doesn't mean I cannot become lactose intolerant in the future. Like you can become lactose intolerant or allergic to anything at any point of your life. So what's the difference between A2 milk and regular milk? Regular milk has both A1 protein and A2 protein. So humans are not supposed to drink milk essentially. Like humans are actually the only animal that drink milk after becoming an adult. Like other mammals, they don't drink milk, or other animals' milk after they become adult. So basically, there were some studies found like milk could be inflammatory to certain people. It could cause a lot of problems. And they found that like some of the problems are caused by the A1 protein. So by removing the A1 protein, you only have the A2 protein. It turned out that most humans can actually drink the A2 protein. It's more similar to the human milk, I guess. So that's why I started buying the A2 milk. And I do think it's really good. It tastes good. And you can get the 2% or the whole milk. I think it's good. Take it with a grain of salt, but I do like the A2 milks. I bought these. Rayos. So Brandon actually grew up, I wouldn't say grew up eating Rails, but this is the sauce he used ever since he's in college. And I actually watched a bunch of YouTube videos in terms of what sauce to make, because I'm Asian. I don't make Italian sauce at home. Like, I don't know how to make the best homemade Italian sauce at home. So I was like, how do I buy the best version in the market? So I got the spicy marinara sauce because I like spicy food. So essentially, I read online that this is actually a really good brand to get. It's made with Italian whole peeled tomatoes. So first of all, peeled tomatoes are better than regular tomatoes because apparently there's lactans in the peels, which is essentially not good for you, and it's not the best texture. And it's made with olive oil. So a lot of the sauce out there are made with like sunflower oil, canola oil. Those are no inflammatory oil. But this is with olive oil, which also tastes good. Onions, salt, garlic, basil, red crushed pepper, black pepper, oregano. There's no like anything bad. It's just like feels like all natural flavors, and I don't think there are any like preservatives or anything. So I am happy about this, and we've had it before. It tastes really good, and I looked online to look at like the different comparison of the sauce. This one is actually the cleaner and healthier version, so we got this one. And you know what I love about this? Another thing is there are 4 grams of sugar per serving. If you look at it, there's 0 added sugar. So the sugar is actually from the vegetable, the tomatoes. So this is another reason why I love it about this item is like there is no added sugar. This is like so far the healthiest and cleanest tomato sauce or marinara sauce that I've seen on the market. And since I don't know how to make tomato sauce at home, there we go. This is really good. So I'm really happy about this. Okay, this is the second most expensive item in this haul. I think this one is like $16, $17, almost as expensive as the salmon. And we're gonna use this to cook the salmon. That's why I bought this. And this is the Lucchini Italia Delicate Lemon Extra Virgin Olive Oil. I love olive oil and avocado oil. There's something about olive oil in summer. I just love that in my salmon, in my fish, or in my salad. And I love lemon flavor in the olive oil. So this one, it's extra virgin olive oil, essential oil of lemon. There are only 2 ingredient lists. I don't think it's organic olive oil, but it says it's first cold press. It looks so delicate, and I love lemon flavored olive oil. It just has like a hint of lemon. It's just so refreshing. Like olive oil already have like this refreshness in the flavor and a hint of lemon in the scent and in the flavor. It's just so good. So got one of these. So one bag done. Felt like I went to Whole Foods for like 2 to 3 meals of the week and then bought a bunch of snacks. So we didn't buy a lot of groceries in the sense like we do eat out a lot. Chick-fil-A is always on Thursday or something, and then like usually there's other days where I just eat leftovers. 2 bags of lentils. These actually come with a story. So last year in fall, I actually did my yoga teacher training. So I am a yoga teacher. I have my yoga teacher trainer, my teacher, my coach, my mentor. She loves those. Like when we have our potluck or when we went to her house, she always treated us with these lentil chips with a jalapeno flavor. I love them so much. So they're not healthier than normal potato chips. If you look at the ingredient list, it has lentil flour, potato starch, sunflower oil, which is not good for you, cane sugar, which is not good for you, rice flour, sea salt, and other things, and a little bit of canola oil at the end too. So these are actually not healthy, not clean. They're probably a little bit better than potato chips. There's less fat in these, but overall it's not healthy. But I just love the texture of that lentil chips. I'm just gonna open it for a little bit. So the story behind it is like, she was one of my favorite teachers for my training. I have 3 teachers. She's like one of the favorites. I also like love other teachers too. But she passed away after we graduated our program. She passed away from breast cancer. So now every time I eat these chips, it just reminds me of her. So she loved those chips, and every time I eat it, I see it, I was like, it's like me going to her house again, eating what she loved, and I remember she treated us with us. So there's like a sentimental factor in it. And ever since she passed away, I've been looking for these chips, and I found them in Whole Foods, which is really nice. This is what they look like, and this is like what they look like. So it looks a little bit more puffy than the normal potato chips, and the texture is a little bit different too, but I love the jalapeno flavor. Okay, try it. This is my favorite. It's also Jess' favorite. It tastes good, right? It has a really good jalapeno flavor. It's a little bit spicy, but not overwhelmingly spicy. It's very light. It's light and refreshing and salty. It's good.
It's not super jalapeno.
It's not super jalapeno, but you can taste a little bit of heat at the end. It's like a not too heavy of a snack. It's not oily. It's pretty light, puffy.
It's okay.
I love this. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it 9.
The flavor is probably like a solid 8, but you know, I prefer a regular potato chip.
He just likes that oily, regular potato chips. Next product is the Paleo Pops Fiery Hot. I don't know why I keep saying Fury. Fiery Hot, grain-free with organic coconut oil. The reason why I like this item is if you look at the ingredient list, a lot of the snacks, even in Whole Foods, they're made with canola oil or sunflower oil, which are highly processed oil that are highly inflammatory. But these are made with coconut oil, which is really nice. And I like spicy food, and these are puffs and grain-free, gluten-free, everything free. If you look at the nutrition facts, it's not the healthiest, but it also has like less fat than normal like puffs. So it smells not spicy at all. This is what it looks like, guys. It doesn't smell fiery hot at all. It smells like kind of sweet. What do you smell?
Smells like cinnamon.
Yeah, it smells like it's made with organic cassava flour. What's cassava flour?
I don't know. Link down below to Google it.
Link down below to Google it. But it has a lot, everything organic this or everything organic. Okay, if it's good, we'll go back to buy more because this one is the cleanest snacks in this entire haul, I think. Okay, this is what it looks like. Now let's try this. It is actually pretty spicy. I wouldn't say it's fiery hot, but I really enjoy the flavor.
I approve of the shape. I think it looks cool.
It's a little bit sweet at the beginning, but it has a spicy aftertaste. I will give this item 10 out of 10. I think it's spicy.
It's definitely hot.
It's definitely hot.
Way hotter than the jalapeno chip.
Like when you first eat it, it's sweet.
It reminds me of a Taco Bell cinnamon twist.
Yes, it has
That's the exact
it has
texture.
a twin to it. It has a little bit sweetness to it. It has a little bit of spice to it.
It's
but
hot though.
the aftertaste is spicy.
It's hot.
On a scale 1 to 10, how spicy it is?
Oh, it's definitely up there. It's definitely an 8.5.
8.5 in the spicy. I will give it like 7 out of 10 in the spicy. It's definitely spicy, but I love it. I love spicy food.
It is hot though.
I think they have another flavor which is like cheeseless cheese flavor. Next time we can try that flavor too. Like, I approve of this. Like, it's good flavor, good texture. It's pretty clean ingredients. I want to try the cheeseless cheese flavor now, since like this one actually tastes good. But if you don't like spicy food, please don't get this one because it's actually up there with the spicy level, but it still tastes really good and the texture is really good. And also the ingredient has like a little sweetness. I think the cheeseless cheese will taste good too. So we're gonna try that one next. 365 WholeFoods Market Vietnamese Coffee with other flavors. Granola. So I love to drink Vietnamese coffee. It's basically coffee French press with condensed milk. It's so good. I do like Vietnamese coffee. So I've never had coffee flavored granola. This one not healthy because it contains so much sugar and expeller pressed canola oil, natural flavors, and the natural flavors is actually listed before coffee. So every time it lists natural flavors, you don't know what's in there, and there has to be only one of the natural flavors that's natural to be counted as natural flavors. But I bought it for the flavor, not for the health factor. So let's try it out. This is what it looks like. It actually smells really coffee, and you can see there are actually coffee grounds. There are coffee grounds in the granola bar. That's crazy. This is what it looks like. You see the coffee grounds, right? It actually tastes good. Even though this one, not healthy at all, I will buy it again. It actually tastes really good. I think this will taste really good on top of my acai bowls. As you can buy those like frozen acai bowls from the grocery store and buy them and do them at home. It's gonna try it with milk. Let's see if like the coffee flavor blends well with the milk. It has like real coffee grounds inside of the ground. I think it tastes really good.
Not bad. I could eat that.
Yeah, it tastes good, right?
Yeah, not bad.
I like the flavor a lot. It's not healthy. Don't buy it thinking like this is really healthy. But if you want like a guilty pleasure breakfast, this will be the way to go. If you don't want a guilty pleasure, you want to really eat healthy, get the cage-free or pasteurized, highly pasteurized, cage-free eggs are probably healthier with protein and stuff. This is still carbs.
Kind of tastes like my maple cluster cereal from Trader Joe's.
Yeah, it tastes like maple syrup. It's barley malt syrup and brown rice syrup. So it's not the maple, but it does have that flavor. It's good. It tastes good, but not healthy. But with a real sauce, we also got this carrots.
Fusilli.
Fusilli. Okay, so it's basically pasta noodles made with carrot puree. It still has a ton of carbs. Don't get full. Like, it's not healthier, but I would say it's probably gonna taste better and with more nutrients, since like there are nutrients in the carrots. So we're gonna try it out with our Rio. We have to try this together because I know you hate kale.
No, I don't want it.
But it's resealable, which is good. Okay, so this is from the brand Bratz Bucks County USA Crunchy Kale. There are 3 flavors, and this one is in the naked flavor. It has kale and all of the vegetables. If you look at the nutrition facts, it also looks pretty good. There is also a lot of protein, 4 grams of protein. So, interesting. This is what it looks like. It looks kind of dark. This is it's actually real kale with some seasoning from the bell peppers and stuff, and you can see like it's actually dried roasted or something. Like, it's not oily at all, because a lot of the kale chips, it's very, very oily. This one is not oily at all.
Looks like seaweed.
Yeah, it looks like seaweed. It's kind of like just air dried or something, or I don't know, freeze dried. But let's try it. I would say it's pretty good. You can kind of tell you're eating kale, but it doesn't have that bitterness flavor. And you get a little bit flavor from the bell peppers and stuff. Cashews, chickpea missile.
I can tell that you're eating kale, and it tastes terrible.
It tastes like kale, but I don't think it's as bad as kale.
I think after you chew it like 5 times.
I think it's good. I will give this item maybe 7 out of 10.
0.
It's healthy. it's not too bad as a kale product. If you hate kale with passion like him,
0.
avoid this item. But if you're like me, I am the person who actually would eat kale salad if it's done right. I like kale if it's done right. It's like, I don't hate it if it's seasoned and flavored nicely with good textures and other flavoring. I like it. So I would give this item 7 out of 10.
I changed my score. 0.5.
Why?
Because it's not as bad as the first thing I ate. So 0.5.
It's not as bad as the fake yogurt. Got some Parm Crisps. I've had this before, so we're not gonna open this because I still have one bag opened in the house. Haven't finished those, but those are on sale. So these are the Parm Crisps. They have the regular Parmesan flavor, but also have the other 4 cheese or cheddar. I really like the cheddar one, so I got this one. I haven't tried the 4 cheese, but they pretty much taste very similar to the actual original cheese, but less like, because like I felt like you can taste a huge difference in between the different types of cheese, but when they are dried, you can still kind of tell, but not as much type of thing. So you can still tell, but like they taste really good and it's really healthy. They pretty much just doesn't have any random ingredients in the ingredients. It's just the cheese and then like maybe a little bit of salt. So I bled a little as I bought this because this is $5. The normal cauliflowers were like $2 and this is $5. Way more expensive. But it looks so much better. Like it looks so good. Like it looks so much appealing in the store. So I still bought it because I was like, maybe I'll just be good to myself this week since I bought that wild caught salmon too. So we got some cherries. These are the yellow cherries that are a little bit sweeter than the purple tart cherries. These are less tart than the purple or radishes. I love them so much as snacks. They're also great to be sliced to put in your summer salad, and they look so fresh. In some peaches and white nectarines. I would say like WholeFoods definitely have really fresh peaches and nectarines. They smell so good. I didn't plan to buy them, but like they just smell so good, and I was attracted to them in the store because I was like, something smells really good, and then I bought these. So the nectarines, I got white nectarines and yellow peach. Alrighty, that's it for today's WholeFoods haul. I hope you enjoyed this video, taste testing a lot of new snacks that I've never tried before. So if you have any recommendations from any grocery stores or any stores or Amazon, comment down below and let me know. I got so many great items and content ideas and food ideas and recipes from you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Thank you so much for the support. Bye bye! Happy eating!